a few news stories for you. Firstly, a few updates from Western Africa, where African Union has suspended Burkina Faso, where military staged a coup, and Mali has expelled French ambassador. 72 hours have been given to French ambassador to leave the country. Secondly, viewers, an Ethiopian court has issued arrest warrants of former Prime Minister. Hailemariam Desalgen is the name of the Prime Minister. He was head of EPRDF, the coalition which ruled Ethiopia from 1991 till 2018. In 2018, he was removed after massive arrests, and PM Abiy took office. Now his arrest warrants have been issued. Why is that an Ethiopian court today issued arrest warrants of Hailemariam Desalgen? Lastly, viewers, Tigray-backed news sources are reporting that a dawn strike was conducted by Ethiopian Air Force on a place in Afar, in which several dozen innocent civilians have been killed. We have not seen any statement from Afar about a dawn strike in which civilians have been killed. Why is that? While on daily basis, Afar news sources are accusing Tigray Defense Force of displacing tens of thousands, of killing civilians. Now when Tigray is saying that on a place in Afar, a dawn strike was carried out in which more than 3 dozen civilians were killed, why is Afar silent on that? Where in Afar was this dawn strike carried out? We'll have a look at that. Firstly, viewers, some updates from Western Africa, where we saw two coups in the past few months, Mali and Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, we saw a coup there a few days ago, and Christian Kabore, president, has been removed from power. Today, African Union removed Burkina Faso. It suspended Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso's membership of African Union has been suspended. Will it make any difference? Of course, you know how powerful African Union is. So it's a symbolic suspension. It will not make any difference. Meanwhile, Burkina Faso's national TV is showing that people are welcoming coup commanders who have seized power. And they say that president was removed because people were against him, and president was working for colonial powers, for the West. Same is happening in Mali, viewers, where today Mali's military rulers expelled French ambassador. We saw huge rallies in Mali against France in recent months. Mali's military rulers are also using anti-West sentiment to prolong their rule. Yesterday, French foreign minister spoke about Mali. He said that Russian Wagner fighters were in Mali. Mali denies the presence of Russian Wagner fighters. But French foreign minister yesterday confirmed that there was presence of Russian Wagner fighters in Mali. He used strong words from Mali's military rulers as well. He said that Mali's military rulers were out of control, they were illegitimate. Now we're seeing a response that Mali's military government has given 72 hours to John Mayer, who is French ambassador to Mali, to leave the country in the next 72 hours. So a coup in Mali, in Guinea, in Burkina Faso, and coup military commanders are using anti-West sentiment to prolong their rule. Now, secondly, viewers, PM Abiy came to office in 2018, and before that, Hailemariam Desalgen was the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. He was the head of EPRDF as well. From 2012 till 2018, he worked as the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. In 2018, we saw protests in Ethiopia. He was removed, and PM Abiy took office. Now, today, an Ethiopian court issued his arrest warrants of Hailemariam Desalgen. Ethiopian Federal High Court did it a fifth corruption crimes tribunal today issued arrest warrants of Hailemariam Desalgen. His arrest warrants have been issued in connection with a case regarding the purchase of agricultural machinery from a Polish company when Hailemariam was the PM of Ethiopia. Some other government officials, former government officials, are also in custody. Hailemariam Desalgen is being charged with criminal mischief. Federal police has been told to arrest Hailemariam Desalgen. Is he in Ethiopia? I think he is in Ethiopia, and today his lawyer in the court said that he was working for Roman Foundation, and government forces, government soldiers were escorting him. That is what was said by his lawyer, I think, that he is in Ethiopia. And he's being given protection, he's being given security by Ethiopian government. But the court has issued his arrest warrants. Federal police has been told to arrest Hailemariam Desalgen. Will the federal police arrest him or not? In connection with the case regarding purchase of agricultural machinery from a Polish company. Lastly, viewers, we know that Afar news sources are saying that Tigray forces are involved in killing civilians, in displacing tens of thousands of civilians from Afar Waredas. But today, Tigray TV reported that on the 18th of January, a drone strike was carried out by Ethiopian Air Force on a place in Afar. Civilians were targeted. 47 civilians were killed in the attack. The civilians were on their way from Rabati towards Abala. On main road, this convoy was hit of civilians, and 47 have been killed so far. That is the report of Tigray TV. Now, my question is, where is Afar regional government? Where is Afar Communication Affairs Bureau? Where is APDA? That Afar Pastoralist Development Association of that lady Malika, who is very vocal for Afar civilians. Why aren't you speaking about the killing of Afar civilians in this drone strike? Did it happen or not? Afar regional government must clarify about this claim of Tigray TV. Did the drone strike happen or not? If it happened, who was killed in this drone strike, which happened on the 18th of January, and the place is between Rabati and Abala. If drone strike did happen, then obviously Afar regional government must condemn this drone strike. Tigray has been issuing statements about drone strikes on the people in Tigray. And Tigray shared evidence as well. This is the first time that we're hearing about a drone strike on civilians in Afar. But it's Tigray which is talking about this drone strike. Why not Afar? Afar regional government, Afar activists, all day they accuse Tigray forces of killing, of displacing civilians. Yes, Tigray forces are displacing civilians. Civilians are being displaced. Civilian killings might be happening as well because fighting has been reported in several borders of Afar. But now, when some civilians have been reportedly killed in a drone strike, Afar regional government must clarify its position about this incident. Thanks for watching.